And hello YouTube, this is GSmaniamsmart and I'm today with another brand new video for tutorials with GS. In today's tutorial, we take a look at Adobe Premiere Pro and how to add your own vignette effect and how to actually customize it to the way you want it to look. Now there is a very easy way to do this, which is just to go on Google Images, and if you type in vignette render or vignette PNG, you'll actually get a pre-made vignette that you can just drop on top of your sequence here and just stretch it out and you have your automatic vignette. However, if you don't find the right size for your sequence, or if you don't like how it looks, then you basically have to do a lot of looking, a lot of searching. So I have basically shown you here how to create your own vignette and customize it to the way you want it to look. So as you see here, this is my channel trailer actually, where I have a vignette included. If I go into full screen mode, you see we have these blurred black edges, and these are faded edges where the black is just feathered out. So the way to do this, I'm going to go ahead and hide my vignette here. What you want to do is go up to File and then go to New, Transparent Video, and make sure the size of this transparent video matches the size of your sequence. If your sequence is 1920 1080, make sure this transparent video is 1920 1080 as well. And this will bring a new transparent video at the bottom of your media section here. Just go and drag it on top of one of the free video channels, and just go and drag it all the way to the end. This is however long you want the vignette effect to be. If you only want it to be 5 seconds, only drag for 5 seconds. If you want it to cover your entire clip, then do that. I'm gonna have it right before my end card shows up. I'm gonna have this pop up. By the way, if you want to see this channel trailer, it is available on the main channel right now, my GSmaniamsmart channel. You can check it out and give some feedback if you'd like, before I put it on all of my other channels. So here we have just a blank transparent video. Let me go and find a good spot where we can actually see a difference, like right here. When you have that done, go ahead and press your transparent video layer here. Once you have it clicked, you should see the effects panel pop on the left side here. If you don't see the effects panel here, make sure you navigate to it right here. And if you don't see it here, then you can activate it by going to Windows here and Effect Controls. Now essentially you want to add a circle effect, so go to the effects panel down here in the bottom left corner and type in circle. And this circle effect, you're going to grab it and drag it on top of the transparent video, and that will create a white circle in the center of your video still right here, which is exactly what we want. Now there are several options here, but what we're going to do is only work with radius and color. So your radius is basically how big you want your effect to be. Now this is how big the circle is. I wouldn't worry too much about this. You can make it as big as you want or as small as you want. We're going to be resizing this anyway with scaling it, but make sure you have it set to a relatively large size. I'm going to make it a bit bigger like so, and then invert the colors here, and then also change this color to black. Now if you want to have a white vignette, you can just leave it white as well. So far we have this. Now we're gonna go scroll all the way up again. We're done with the circle effect. We can hide that. Double click the down arrow here to show the motion effects. And you want to make sure you uncheck uniform scale, because this will allow us to scale this without it staying in one, without it staying in the aspect ratio we have it in. So here we're just gonna go ahead and create the outline that we want here. You can play around with as much as you want and make it larger, make it taller, make it thinner, whichever you'd like. I'm actually going to keep it like this. And after that, we're going to go to, once you have it scaled, we need to go back down to circle actually, and find the feather option, which is right here. And go ahead and feather this to your liking. Now, the larger value you have, the more it'll get feathered, and the more it'll sort of get spread out across your video. So be aware of that. You can always go back and change your radius, and you can always make this larger or smaller like so, depending on what type of effect you want. I think we're going to keep it like that. And when you have it done and we go in full screen this, you see we have a nice looking vignette effect. So this is a pretty easy way to add a vignette effect. It allows you to customize it the way you want. And hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you learned how to do this. If you have any questions or comments, leave it in the comment section below. I'll definitely be down there answering any questions. We have plenty of other Premiere Pro tutorials on the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. Plenty more tutorials to come as well. Also, I have other channels related to gaming, giving advice, some vlogs, and a music channel if you want to check all that out. Everything's going to be on the end card. And that's pretty much for this video. Thank you for watching as always. And this is GSmaniamsmart, and I'll be back sooner than you think. Don't go anywhere.